We're Mela and Don, and we usually travel in our 40-foot bus, but
We ditched the bus
bye bus
to fly to South Africa.
We've been hanging out in Labyrinth with my family for the past couple weeks and having a wonderful time.
Spin in circles!
You're the Prime Master, Don.
Now, this weekend, we're gonna take him on a little adventure to Hogsback.
Now this is an area up in the Eastern Cape, up in the mountains, and rumor has it, this is the area that inspired J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings series.
This place is so magical. We left my hometown of Hogsback at the coast and headed inland. Don got to relax as my dad was driving us and my sister and her family caravan behind us.
Back in 1820, Europeans began to settle in this area, which was previously known as the Xhosa Kingdom, one of the most powerful kingdoms in Africa.
Many of the anti-apartheid leaders came from the Eastern Cape, which we were reminded as we drove through the small town of Alice and saw the University of Fort Hare, where Nelson Mandela first studied law.
As we headed up into the Amatol Mountains, the weather was moody and the roads were pretty bad, but we were already becoming entranced by this mystical land called Hogsback.
This place is so magical. It's been a long drive. It's getting super misty and beautiful out there, but I want to show you inside the house first. I absolutely love this living room. It's all open. Lounge area, dining area with these high ceilings. With fireplace number 1 over here. Fireplace number 2 in the kitchen. It's got a real farmhouse vibe here in the kitchen. I'm loving it. And this one we're calling the honeymoon suite because we're actually here to celebrate my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. They came to Hogsback for their honeymoon. They have not returned. I have never even been here. I can't believe I've never been to Hogsback. So we decided, my sister and I decided that we should bring them here to celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary. So this is the honeymoon suite we've given them with fireplace number 3. Oh, 12-foot bathtub. I haven't taken a bath in a long time. Do you think they'll let me use their bath in the honeymoon suite? Another bathroom. Games. We're not going to be bored. There's also, I don't know what this is. They got some hair for you, Don.
I don't know how I feel about putting on strange wigs.
This one's our room. We're next to the honeymoon suite. I've been told by my little sister though, we're not allowed to talk about what they did on their honeymoon, so I don't think we can talk about what they do on their anniversary either. This is my favorite part of our room. It just opens out onto the patio. On the other side, there's some more rooms. Kids' room. And the last bedroom. This one has a fireplace too, with ensuite and another clawfoot tub. Plus there is a little loft area up these very steep stairs in case you needed some more space for some kids to sleep. Down's even harder. I got little feet and I can't even fit my feet on the stairs.
Now it's been a long drive up this windy mountain and we're ready to just relax a little bit. The fog has rolled in because we're up in the mountains, which looks really cool. So we're gonna save what I think is gonna be the best part of the tour for tomorrow morning.
Wow, look at that, huh? Do you think fairies live out there? We're in the clouds.
It's so cold. Maybe one day we can come back here.
When it's snowing,
Yes.
let's do that.
But we will have to buy lots of snow things.
Snow things?
Warm clothes, yes.
We just
Things
have,
that will survive the snow.
we just gotta keep the fire going.
Cheers. The next day, we awoke to a perfect sunny day and were able to soak in the real beauty of this house.
Now we're gonna head out and explore the little town. Looks like the roads are pretty washed out here. Lots of potholes, lots of bumps. You can't drive very fast at all on them.
Hi, beautiful. Hi. Hello.
Buggy, what are you doing? Hello, your face is so dirty.
So the reason we've stopped here is actually because we've read about it, and it turns out
My mom's an opera singer and she actually knows the woman who owns this art center and does the pottery and runs the theater, so they're catching up on singing, and this is such an awesome creative little space.
We couldn't deny the space gave us the feeling that hobbits might live here. So let's get to the bottom of this rumor.
Now, Tolkien was born in Bloemfontein, but folklore has it that he would come to Hogsback on vacation and that his nanny was from Hogsback, so she would bring him here, and that's why he was here, and that's how he got inspired. But there's no concrete proof or evidence that that's true from what I can tell, but it does seem to be something that the locals have fully embraced. Whether it is true or not, this definitely feels like a magical place where you expect to see fairies or elves or hobbits.
let's go in, shall we?
Oh, wow.
The most important thing in the theater, the bar.
This little theatre was inspired by the Old Rose Theatre in London, the first playhouse to stage Shakespeare's plays.
Well, this is something else. I think what strikes me about this is it's a building for performing arts, but it's all made out of natural materials, woods, shale in the walls.
A fire in the center to stay warm?
Yep, and then another giant
Oh, look at that.
clay walls for the ones around the... Is it just a oven? I don't know what it
They
is.
make pizza there?
I hope so. Maybe they'll make us some pizza. There's even lighting up in the rigging up here. This little stage area. This reminds me of something that you might see like little Shakespeare groups doing in the 1500s.
Definitely have to be hobbit-sized to fit on the stage.
Just talking to the owners, the theater itself, as you can see, is built around these trees. So every couple of years they have to rework stuff because the trees keep moving and growing.
So the owner, who has lived here for a long time, told us that there is actually proof that Tolkien was here. He had breathing problems, so his nanny was bringing him up here to go to a spa.
called the historic Hogsback Inn.
At age 4, his father died and he returned to England with his mother. Could his memories from such a young age of South Africa really be so vivid?
But it seems he did return as an adult because
At the local church, he did sign in one of the guest books, so there is his name there to know that he was coming here. There's such diversity here because the foreigners were bringing in different trees and plants. And they also have a big belief in the sort of spiritual world here, that it's really strong. So it makes sense to all of them how his imagination could have expanded from this place to create The Hobbit.
We can't fit any of them in our car.
There's no room for dogs in the car.
So we're at the edge now,
We had a delicious lunch with a view.
and we're heading to the Labyrinth. We're gonna go solve the Labyrinth. Oh, this is incredible. All right, guys, so who thinks they're gonna solve the Labyrinth first? Me. We got some confidence. What if you win? I think everybody should decide, if you're the winner, what the prize will be. If I win it, I vote that everybody else has to give me at least 45 minutes of quiet time to nap when we get home. What would your prize be, Haley?
An outfit from Shein.
How about you, Jess?
I like the 45-minute nap.
Yeah, you're on that one too?
I'm on that one.
Steven?
If I win, I'll give everyone some chocolate.
We're doing something.
As soon as they started, we realized the difference between a maze and a labyrinth.
So close. So it's not actually a maze. It's one continuous snaking line. So whoever starts first is the winner. Who got there first to the center?
Me.
All right, here you come, Grandpa.
Password.
One small step for man, one giant step for mankind.
Did we find the edge? Woo! Oh my goodness. I don't even know how you guys got so close. Are you coming? No? Too much? I don't know if this is translating on camera what a drop off this is. Like I don't want to go too close to the edge because I don't know what happens at the edge, and I feel like I'm the one that's gone the closest to the edge, which is surprising, but it's pretty steep. You can kind of see some rocks down here, and I think that's what's happening behind me, that it just drops off. But man, what an incredible view. It's really peaceful, and it's actually kind of chilly today, but the sunshine is amazing. Couldn't be happier with this weather.
I've never seen a view like this in real life.
Now the house is beautiful, but I think the real gem here is the garden, or as the Americans would say.
The property? What would we say?
Sure. Or yard?
Oh, it's way too big to be a yard.
Yeah? Okay.
It's like an estate.
The English garden emerged during the Romantic era, inviting humans to reconnect with nature, feelings, secrets, and stories.
inspired by Italian gardens, they also started to add sculptures and walkways.
An English garden is also known to have vegetables and herbs for food and fragrance, and as guests, we had the pleasure of being able to help ourselves to anything edible.
What'd you find?
a row of coriander or cilantro.
There's cilantro. We're gonna have some tacos.
There's also this little swimming hole over here, which is really cute.
This is a spot to come for sunset.
Yeah.
Sunset right over those mountains.
We're in the southern hemisphere, and we just arrived into October. So that means they're just coming out of winter. It's springtime here now.
Ooh. I found something fun. Let's go.
I think the outside of this house is the best.
There's so much to do outside, isn't there?
Inside's cool, and then you come outside, and it's like, this is more like a maze, don't you think?
This is way more of a maze.
Look at this.
I've been here before.
What is it?
Yeah?
I don't know.
Is it a little fairy house?
It's like a shrine to something. I'm sure there's meaning behind all these little things, each different sort of garden or sculpture. I wish there was some history for us in the house.
The garden stretches out 12 acres, and every time we went for a walk, we seemed to find something new.
This is how far it is.
So far.
Let's go to this pond.
The adults are loving the flowers, the gardens, the kids are loving they get to explore so much.
Yes, go this way. Let's go.
What a wonderful place to be a kid, right? To just run around through all the gardens and the trails and exploring. Just kind of gets your imagination going. Ooh, what's that? What do you think that is, Haley?
Which number do you think that looks like?
An 8.
Yep. If you touch it.
What?
Oh, look. I got a magic. Look.
No. No.
Do you have one, Kaden? Is there one on your
Yeah,
arm?
check your arm. Make sure you don't have one. Did you get one?
No.
So what does this say the time is?
It's pointing here.
5:41. Let's see. 5:21.
Mommy, look at the green grass. It's a different house.
Oh, it is.
Oh. It's a house.
Oops, it's another house. Can't go there. Well, it turns out the property's got the real maze, because now we can't find our way back.
I don't recognize this area.
You found it?
I recognize this area.
Okay.
We're gonna build like a teepee. You know what a teepee is? It's like a triangle or a cone. We're just gonna take these and try to make them into a cone here. That's pretty good. I'll do one like okay. All you do is take this part here, and then you just hold it right like that. And then we can put some of those logs on.
The magic of this day could only be topped by the love and laughter of family.
We're going on a walk today. Now there's a lot of good hikes around here apparently, and a lot of waterfalls. Being with the whole family
kinda slows things down on the walk.
So we decided to go on an easy walk, but it sounds pretty promising.
The Hogsback Arboretum is the perfect place to really experience the diversity of the flora that exists here.
These three mountains are why this place is called Hogsback.
Warthogs are wild pigs that live in southern Africa. You could definitely see the resemblance.
So we're walking through the arboretum where there's all kinds of trees from all kinds of different places. It's very colorful. I think we came at the right time of year, being spring, because right now everything is blooming. the 39 Steps Waterfall. Feels so nice and cool. The water must be cold. So apparently that's not the 39 steps. That one tricks you. But these guys were ahead of me and they found it. Do you want to show me?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, it's real pretty here though, huh?
Yeah.
So lovely. These are California redwoods that were planted here over 500 years ago. It's kind of weird, we were not so long ago looking at redwoods in California. And they're still pretty impressive over here.
I think we're gonna get all the way around. We just barely made it all the way around.
Bunch of tree huggers.
Mel and I would definitely consider ourselves tree huggers.
At least I know what the sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get...
Yeah, we should leave them alone.
Okay.
We have run into a troop of baboons. They were screaming, so we got a little bit worried, but I think the mom was screaming at all the babies to go because we were coming. And we can't pass yet. We gotta wait. There's still some down here on our only route out of here. So we're waiting for them to do their thing and give them their space. They don't want to hurt us, only if we tried to hurt them. So we're just gonna give them the space.
Yeah, just so we don't scare them.
Yeah, they got a fight when you came around.
Look at that baboon bum, Haley. Look, he's giving you a show.
Just like Kato.
Baboons are generally only dangerous to humans if they're provoked or after your food. So this felt like a really lucky encounter in the wild and only added to the magic of this weekend in Hogsback.
Whether the rumors are true or not about Tolkien's Inspiration from Hogsback, we felt inspired by our time here. Not only was it a great getaway and quality time with our family, but we both found ourselves following a similar path.
This trip helped us imagine our future. A future with a larger goal.
As we head back to the US and start traveling in our bus, we'll be seeking out something we found in Hogsback.
We've been inspired to renovate our lives once again, and we'll be returning back to our home on wheels with a new plan.
A plan to find land, to lay down some roots, and put down some pavement.